Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This week I'm in the Impreza STI on another road trip into Wales again, this time with a bunch of Subaru enthusiasts, and by God have we got a collection of Impreza STIs. 6 in total today. Unfortunately we haven't got any first gen, but we have got 4 second gen and 2 third gen Imprezas. So we've got 3 blobeyes STIs, 2 Type UK, both with the PPP Pro Drive Performance Pack, and we've got a blobeye STI JDM import. We've then got the last of the second gen Hawkeyes, that's a JDM as well, and then we've got 2 hatches. But the 2 hatches aren't standard hatches. One is the 20th anniversary model, and the other one is a R205. More about those later. I'm going to speak to both owners to find out specifics around both those cars. But a real great mix here in autumn. Great time to come to Wales in autumn. The leaves are starting to turn. You've got all the oranges and the browns and the greens, and the roads tend to be a bit quieter, and sometimes you can drop on the weather. Today it's sunshine and showers, plenty of wind, typical Welsh weather. And you know what? We've got 6 great cars. Welcome to Fast and Fun. Look at the views here to the left. Absolutely spectacular. Wales, they're just full of roads like this, and they're quiet, and wow, absolutely amazing roads. All the cars I've got, all the cars I've driven, roads like this, I don't think there's anything I'd rather be in than a Impreza STI. This is what this car was built for. Absolutely awesome. Just make sure I don't go off the road to the left. Woohoo! It's absolutely stunning. It's never the same when you're not here, but honestly, people that have got these great cars and don't take them out, please do. This is what cars are meant for. It's not the car, it's the journeys you do in them.
Cut down the trees. Oh,
Where's the hatches?
Don't know. Oh, it's loads of floods.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. What's happened here then?
So, fucking flood water, man. Weren't expecting that. There's more water in than when I last came past. And Mike is getting rid of his. This is going to be like we've just come off a rally stage. Wow. And look at the mud here. But this is what it's born for. This is what you've asked to do before. These roads are absolutely amazing. And do you know what? It's so much easier when you're following. Oh my God, it's like a water splashing.
Fucking hell.
So let me introduce some of the cars we've got here today. What a collection of Impreza STIs. We've got my Type UK STI, PPP. We've got this Hawkeye JDM Import STI with a few minor mods on it as well. We've got this quite rare 20th anniversary STI, the hatch with the quad exhaust looking really nice. This very rare R205 STI, again the hatch with again the quad exhaust. And then we've got a couple of blobeye STIs like myself. This one's the JDM version though, and again another one just like mine, a Type UK with the PPP pack. What a selection of cars. And I mean the forecast wasn't great today. We've had sunshine, we've had heavy rain, showers, wind, everything, but everybody's had a fantastic time. What I want to do though is I don't know too much about the R205 or the 20th anniversary. So I'm going to get the owners just for them to tell us what the differences are between both these cars. So Paul, this R205, I'm not a geek, I don't know enough about these. So what is this R205?
So the R205 is a Japanese only model done in the hatchback. The R stands for road. It was supposed to be the pinnacle road model for this generation of car. It's based on a Spec C, which is the stripped out track car. But then they changed lots of components around to make it more suited to the road.
Because what? Because the Spec C was more track focused?
Spec C was more track focused,
got you. Okay.
So, because in the Spec C, C stands for competition. So it was the base car that was used to turn into rally cars and everything else.
Got you.
So it starts as a Spec C. They then put a whole load of road focused components on it. So they put lighter wheels on it. They changed the suspension, so bespoke struts and springs. They put all sorts of different chassis stiffeners on that also have some bit flexibility built into them as well.
More compliant for the uneven roads.
So on the road it gives you, it's nice and stiff, but it's also compliant, so it doesn't kind of hug the road and bounce you around like a normal STI would. It's definitely, there's a lot more compliance in there.
And power output for this is?
So power output factory is 320 PS, so it was the most powerful factory car at the time. And that was achieved by using the Japanese 2-litre engine with a twin scroll turbo, to which they put a bespoke low pressure catback exhaust on, and they changed a little bit on the intake side as well. It may even be a different turbo, I'm not 100% sure. And that's how they achieved the slight uplift in power over the standard car.
Okay. And what about numbers? How many? Roughly, do you know in Japan? And
so they were ordered over a period of time, up to a maximum number of 400 units. We believe, from the bit of research I've done, that 348 were made.
Globally?
Globally, well, all for Japan, although some have obviously migrated.
Any idea about UK then? How many of these have come across?
Don't know. I've seen at least half a dozen. So I'm told by Talk GT, where I got this car, this was the first one in the UK.
Wow. Okay.
The white is the most popular colour, as it happens, unfortunately for me. There's 171 white ones. Red is the rarest. There's apparently only 17 red ones.
Okay. Brilliant. Excellent. Well, there you go. A bit on the R205 Impreza STI. And then the next one is this. So this is the 20th anniversary. Again, it's the hatch STI. I don't know anything about the 20th, but the owner does, Vivos. Tell me all about it.
This is a limited edition 20th anniversary. Only 300 of them were made, destined for the Japanese domestic market. It's got bespoke suspension, all the STI trick bits of the era, so all the STI wing stiffeners, pillowable suspension at the front and rear. What else? Recaro interior, the red start button, you name it. I have forgotten perhaps a few bits. This particular one has got the suspension from the S206, which to me is the ultimate Impreza. Another limited edition
So you did that,
model.
did you, Fivos, or
yes,
previous owners did that?
I did that, yes.
Right, okay, okay.
It's a bit more compliant with the S206 setup, I found, or perhaps I'm getting too old.
Yeah. And what about power output?
It's standard, it's 304 PS.
Okay.
2-litre twin-scroll.
Yeah, okay. And again, numbers for these?
300 were
300.
made.
And do you know how many are in the UK? Any ideas?
Ooh, I'm
Is
not
it
sure,
small
to be
numbers?
honest. Yeah, less than 10, yeah.
Right, okay, so really small numbers as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and just incidentally, Fivos, I've just been in passenger with him for a couple of minutes. He's been telling me this is actually on the market on Auto Trader and Pistonheads. So if anyone's interested, drop me a comment below somewhere down here, and I'll put you in touch with Fivos. But check it out on Auto Trader and Pistonheads. What's been fascinating today is that actually, just by coincidence, that all 6 cars, they're all offering pretty much the same sort of power, anything from sort of 300 to sort of 315, 320. And that's pretty unusual. There's nothing that's been overly modified. The 2 Type UKs have both got the PPP pack, so they just over 300. And the 2 hatches, again, the R205, I think, is the highest at 320. The Hawk's in that sort of region as well. So, and it's been absolutely brilliant. And everybody's had a great time. I have to say, for noise, vocal delight, the nod has to go to that Black Hawkeye. Was absolutely phenomenal coming past and listening to that pull away. So a big hats off there, and I think he takes crown for the best noise from the day. But you've got to say, all the Scoobies, they all sound fantastic. And I've still got a soft spot for the Type UK because of those unequal length headers and that burbling flat 4 that you just don't get from the JDMs. Got a few corners here. Oh, the way the Scooby attacks these roads, absolutely brilliant. Second gear now, and it'll just punch out hard signing. Oh, that's it, bit of understeer, then second, third, really hard, fourth, hard on the brakes into third, get it turned in, then just that turbo picks up, stay in third for this one here, get the car balanced, and then it just finds grip, and then into fourth. It's absolutely a phenomenal weapon. The PS5's doing a great job. Whew. What a day. That's why when you buy a car, always make sure you've got enough money to service it, fix repairs, get good tyres, and most important of all, put fuel in it. We still want to see these cars around for many more years, especially things like the Scoobies. Such an iconic car. Absolutely love driving mine, and days like this live in the memory. Hope you've got a glimpse of what the day's been like, and as always, please thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned, another video next week. Thanks for watching, guys.